Welcome to Nature Travel Boy TV. In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 hidden destinations. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. You should travel to many amazing hidden areas on this planet. Whether you are a nature lover who enjoys outdoor activities, want to visit a museum, or want to experience the unique ambience of a foreign nation, there is something for everyone. But where do you begin with so many locations to see? What are the most beautiful spots to visit on the planet? To make vacation planning a little less difficult, here's a list of the top 10 hidden destinations. Let's start. Number 10. Dive into the Blue Lake at Jiuzhaigou National Park, China. Take a look at this amazing 1375-meter-long crystal blue lake in China. It's tucked away in the Min Mountains near the Tibetan Plateau, a long cry from Beijing's bustling streets. In 1992, UNESCO designated the area as a World Heritage Site, which it deserved. The Jiuzhaigou Valley, which covers over 72,000 hectares on the Tibetan Plateau's border, is part of the Min Mountains, 180,000 acres. It's noted for its multi-level waterfalls, vibrant lakes, and snow-capped mountains. Its elevation varies between 2,000 and 4,500 meters, 6,600 to 14,800 feet. The Jiuzhaigou Valley, which covers over 72,000 hectares on the Tibetan Plateau's border, is part of the Min Mountains, 180,000 acres. It's noted for its multi-level waterfalls, vibrant lakes, and snow-capped mountains. Jiuzhaigou, also known as Jiuzhai Valley, is a lovely fairyland with multicolored lakes, stunning waterfalls, and mountains. Jiuzhaigou, located in southwest China's hilly region, is less developed and crowded than Beijing and Shanghai, which are both popular tourist destinations. The most well-known characteristic of Jiuzhaigou is its plethora of blue, green, and turquoise-colored lakes. They began as glacial activity, were dammed by rock falls and other natural events, and subsequently consolidated by carbonate deposition processes, travertine. The crust underwent severe transformations as a result of the Himalayas' orogenesis throughout the Quaternary Pleistocene epoch, and mountains rose unevenly. High peaks and loop valleys emerged as a result of glaciers and water erosion. Number 9. Walk the Haiku Stairs in Oahu, Hawaii. The Haiku Stairs in Oahu are the closest thing to a stairway to heaven. When these magnificent steps were created in 1942, they served a top-secret purpose. The Haiku radio station built it to provide radio transmissions to Navy ships all around the Pacific. You can walk the 3,922 steps today. If you're brave enough. A tough 3,922 stairs lead up the formidable mountain ridge, with only a handrail to keep you from tumbling into the valley below. The Haiku Stairs, also known as the Stairway to Heaven or the Haiku Ladder, is a steep steel step structure on the island of Oahu, Hawaii, that gave pedestrian access to former U.S. Navy communication facilities. The path has been utilized as a hiking trail in the past, however it is currently closed to the public. In 2021, the City Council voted to demolish the stairwell. Depending on your skill level, endurance, and weather conditions, the hike might take anywhere from 4 to 7 hours. Make sure you're ready. This means checking the weather forecast ahead of time, dressing appropriately, no flip-flops, and packing enough of water and food. The only legal way to get to, but not on, Haiku Stairs is to start at the Minalua Valley Road route and hike for about 2.5 kilometers to the left. You cross the Kulao mountain range, park on the opposite side of the island, and then ascend the stairwell. Number 8. Swim in the Enchanting River in Surigao del Sur, Philippines. The Philippines is gradually showing its beauty one island at a time, with destinations such as Boracay and Palawan becoming increasingly popular. However, there are still more undiscovered locations to be explored. This fairy-tale-like river is hidden behind the rugged mountains of Surigao del Sur, a small province in the Philippines. Dive into the enchanted river's caves without being bothered by crowds of tourists. The Hinatuan Enchanted River, also known as the Hinatuan Sacred River, is a deep spring on the Philippine island of Mindanao. Ferries mixed sapphire and jade colors into the river to give it its distinctive hue. Because of the Encantos that live there, the river is known as the Enchanted River. The river is also said to be haunted by supernatural beings who serve as its protectors. Number 7. Explore the Crooked Forest in Szczecin, Poland. Discover the strange collection of crooked trees in Grafino in western Poland. In the Crooked Forest, some 400 pine trees grow at a 90-degree angle from the base. The cause for the tree's 90-degree bend, according to some, is a gravitational force within the area. Others have more nefarious motives. Make your own decision. The Crooked Forest, Polish, Kruwy Las, is a grove of peculiarly twisted pine trees in Grafino in West Pomerania, Poland. It is widely assumed that a human instrument or technique was used to cause the trees to grow or bend in this manner, but the process was never discovered and remains a mystery to this day. The trees may have been distorted to create naturally curved timber for use in furniture or boat building, according to certain theories. Others speculate that the trunks were bent by a snowfall, however there is little evidence to support this theory. Number 6. Visit the Hitachi Seaside Park, Ibaraki, Japan. It's difficult to find a beautiful, unknown location near Tokyo, yet here it is. This enormous acre of flowers in every color palette is located northeast of Tokyo within the Kanto Plain. This is unquestionably a spot that flower lovers will call paradise. The park, which spans 190 hectares, is home to a variety of blooming flowers throughout the year. The park's baby blue eyes flowers have become well known, with 4.5 million of the translucent petaled blue flowers blossoming in the spring attracting visitors. The park has 1 million daffodils, 170 species of tulips, and many more blooms, in addition to the yearly Nemophila harmony. Cycling routes and a small amusement park with a Ferris wheel are included in the park. Around 200 hectares of the park are open to the public, and bright flowers bloom throughout the year. The park's million narcissuses produce fields of white in the spring, while the baby blue eyes transform the fields into pale blue oceans. The park's 30,000 green cachia plants become scarlet in the fall. Christmas roses, licorice, and nerine are just a few of the flowers and trees that bloom all year. Number 5. Marvel at the Pangong Lake in Ladakh, Himalayas. This lake, which is considered India's most famous, isn't exactly a hidden gem, but it is still relatively undiscovered. This salty lake, which stretches for around 160 kilometers, contains the world's greatest concentration of salt water. Pangong Tso, also known as Pangong Lake, is an endorheic lake that spans eastern Ladakh and western Tibet at a height of 4,225 meters, 13,862 feet. Pangong Tso, Tso Nyak, Rum Tso, Twin Lakes, and Nyak Tso are the 5 sub-lakes that make up the 134 kilometers, 83 mi, long lake. The whole length of the lake is split 50% in Tibet, 40% in Ladakh, and the rest is contested and serves as a de facto buffer zone between India and China. At its widest point, the lake is 5 kilometers, 3.1 miles, across. It spans a total area of 604 km2. Despite being saline water, the lake freezes entirely during the winter. It has a landlocked basin separated from the Indus River basin by a short elevated hill, yet it is thought to have once been a part of the latter. The Ramsar Convention is currently in the process of designating the lake as a wetland of international significance. This will be the convention's first transboundary wetland in South Asia. Number 4. Discover the Apostle Islands in Wisconsin, USA. This archipelago is a Wisconsin hidden gem. These 60-foot-tall sandstone cliffs appear to be almost too perfect to be natural, but they are. How the Apostle Islands came to be the mission at La Pointe du Saint-Esprit, on the largest of the islands, Madeline Island, was founded in the late 1660s by Jesuit priests Claude Alois and Jacques Marquette, and it is now regarded one of Wisconsin's oldest towns. The following is a list of the state of Wisconsin's named islands. There are 431 identified islands and many more unnamed islands among Wisconsin's 15,074 lakes, according to the USGS. Many of Wisconsin's islands are formed by the state's proximity to Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. Number 3. Go to the Salar de Uyuni, Salar de Tunupa, in Bolivia. This salt flat, with a surface area of 10,582 square kilometers, is considered the world's largest salt flat. This is one of the most stunning undiscovered sites on the planet, tucked away in Potosi, Bolivia's southwest. It was formed as a result of the prehistoric lakes in the area. The Salar was formed by changes in many prehistoric lakes that existed roughly 40,000 years ago but had all evaporated over time. It is presently covered by a few meters of salt crust, which is remarkably level, with average height differences of less than 1 meter throughout the Salar's whole surface. The crust provides salt and protects a pool of brine that is particularly high in lithium. The sailor is perfect for calibrating the altimeters of Earth observation satellites due to its enormous area, bright skies, and exceptionally flat surface. After rain, a thin layer of dead calm water converts the flat into the world's largest mirror, measuring 129 kilometers, 80 miles. Number 2. Snorkel. The Aquarium in Rangiroa, French Polynesia. This long stretch of natural coral reef, full of colorful tropical fish, is one of the top snorkeling places in the world. With depths ranging from 1 to 4 meters, the aquarium is surrounded by healthy coral. To avoid the throng, there's a secret snorkeling site. The aquarium is a wonderful place to visit if you want to snorkel a reef full with colorful tropical species. It is easily accessible from the atoll's main communities, as it is located on Motu Nui Nui, a coral islet stretching in Rangiroa's lagoon just across the Taputa Pass. A snorkeling adventure here is an exciting pastime for expert divers who are comfortable snorkeling in deep water. This guided tour is exciting as well as educational. It also promises to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You'll even be able to feed the fish by hand. Cruises to this region also offer a number of other activities, such as a visit to a black pearl farm, where you can learn about the industry and even purchase some of the on-set black pearls farmed in the area. Number 1. Enjoy the Rotorua Hot Springs in Rotorua, New Zealand. The Tuamotu Islands, located approximately an hour's flight north of Papeete, are unspoiled, uncrowded, and pollution-free. In the coral atolls with lagoons in the center, you can snorkel with tropical fish or large things, sharks and manta rays, or drift snorkel through the lagoon tunnels on the change of the tides. They make up the world's largest atoll chain, covering an area nearly the same size as Western Europe. Tuamotu Archipelago, sometimes known as Paumotu, is a French Polynesian island group in the central South Pacific Ocean. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.